Well, hey, you guys, this is your sister Truth Seeker 5000, BKA Donnie B. Anderson, getting on here for another Wayward Pines review, season 1, episode number 2, you guys. At the opening of this scene of the show, Wayward Pines Sheriff Pope, he got the shotgun trained on Agent Burke for trying to leave Wayward Pines. Now, he said that he called and actually checked out Agent Burke's credentials, supposedly, and that they had never heard of him. He's trying to put him as a suspect in the murder of his partner, Agent Evans. We kind of knew or had a feel that may happen because Agent Burke, he's kind of all over the town, just doing whatever. You know, he let him go, though. I thought he was going to jail him for breaking that window of that car and stealing the car. I mean, I just feel like if had that been a black man, he would have been under the jail sleeping that night. He just letting him roam free. He told him to go back to his hotel room. But Agent Burke, as we saw, he was still all over the place. He ended up going back to his partner's crime scene even. Later on, Sheriff Pope caught him again there, threatening him, telling him to go back once again to his hotel. Okay, he went instead to the bar to see Beverly. She told him that they were listening through the mics under the bar stool, the government. She said that they had devised a plan in the past, him and her, to break out, and that he didn't remember, that it was all in his notebook, which he had hid in his dead partner's boot. I really wanted to know what was in that notebook. He ended up going back there a little later. But meanwhile, Agent Burke's wife and his son are back at home worried sick about him. His wife really loved him because she has not stopped worrying, thinking about, trying to pursue, looking for him since hearing word that he was gone. This woman, she really loved him. Despite his cheating that he had done in the past, and how they're still kind of suspecting and thinking he's with that woman now, the son, as we find later. The son, he's upset. Again, he's accusing his dad of being with his co-worker Kate, whom he used to cheat with. I would have thought the same thing, to be honest. Dad just up and disappear, and we know he has a past of cheating and, you know, being with another woman. I would have thought he may have been somewhere, then ran off to be with her, then relapsed. Speaking of Kate, he actually went to go see her at her job, but she still wouldn't give up too much information except to say, never to leave Wayward Pines, never talk about the past, and if the phone rings, always answer it. You know, straight up on some eerie, don't feed the gremlins after midnight kind of warning vibe, okay? Later, Agent Burke connected with Beverly, and they took his tracking device out of his leg. But she told him to keep it in his pocket still so that they wouldn't know that he had removed it. Later, they run into Kate and her Wayward Pines Stepford husband on the street, and Kate and them invite them over for dinner the next night at 7:30 p.m. And I'm like, who invites guests over and have dinner that late? That's late. 7:30 at night? I guess, child. So Beverly and Agent Burke, they're on their way to Kate's house the next day, and they come up with a plan to leave their tracking chips in Kate's bathroom. It sounded like a good plan if they were planning on making a real run for that fence, to get over that barrier fence, to get out of Wayward Pines like that night, not to like be somewhere in an abandoned house hiding out, you know, snacking on whatever to survive. No, I'm talking about really making a run for the border. I don't mean for no Taco Bell either. To get out, O-U-T, of there. So they were at the dinner table, and Kate really was getting on my nerves. Kept asking Beverly about her daughter from the past that Beverly actually slipped up and spoke about for a second. And she tried to hurry up and get off of it. But Kate She was like a dog with a bone. You know, she really kept after her. Kate knows the rules about speaking about the past, yet she kept pressing the woman to speak on about it until Beverly broke away to the bathroom. Beverly knows she had messed up. She was distraught about it. Okay, because she also knows the rules about speaking about the past. Then all of a sudden, Agent Burke, he says, listen, he gets up to go check on her. And he comes back. He's like, listen, she's not feeling well. She's leaving. I'm walking her out. Kate jumps up, being annoying once again, wanting to, you know, chase after her, see what's going on with her. Though I got the feel that she knew what was going on. She knew that Beverly had messed up. And so they felt like she was going to try to run. So they, you know, snitched. But Agent Burke and Beverly, they bust up out of there. They're walking down the street, planning their getaway. All of a sudden, all the phones ring at the same time at everyone's home. And all the people rushed out and they formed into a mob coming after Beverly and Agent Burke. Ciao! Come to find out, Kate and her wayward husband, they done snitched, like I said, on Beverly for speaking about the past. Now, I'm actually remembering how Sheriff Pope's secretary and Nurse Pamela were looking at her strange at the bar, asking if she had been discussing the past with Agent Burke and how she almost got toasted then. So Bev and Agent Burke, they split up, but they end up catching Beverly and they tied her up. And Sheriff Pope cut that woman's throat, child. They were giving me 1980s Children of the Corn Tease. I said, oh my goodness. Agent Burke saw it all from the window. It was sad to see Bev go, but I was kind of wondering how they were going to, how he was going to be looking after her and also try and get Kate deprogrammed enough to get her out too. But now we see in the next episode that his wife and kid will be joining the Wayward Town cast as they are coming to look for him. And we see them being stopped by Sheriff Pope, BKA Malachi from Children of the Corn. That's the name I really want to start calling him. That should have been his name, Malachi. Okay, because with his crazy rum raisin ice cream eating self, he crazy for real. So, which I knew he was going to play a good part, Terrence Howard. I knew he was going to play something crazy. And he is playing this part to the fullest. Still trying to figure out where to get that rum raisin ice cream. Somebody need to comment below and let me know. I just want to taste it one time. He just make it look so good. But anyway, basically, it would have been doing team too much to really have Beverly still on the roster. He had Beverly to have to look after Kate, his wife, and his son. So somebody had to go. So sorry, Bev, but we can be sure that a lot of drama is coming within these next 8 episodes that we have left in this series. So it's getting good, y'all. So let me know what your thoughts are on the show and if I missed anything. I so enjoy interacting with you guys. Talk to you all next week. You all be blessed.